The department's deputy assistant for spent fuel and waste disposition.
Oh, you're on that article. I was going to start with the one I have.
The Department of Energy, I would assume. No, it's fine. I'm just saying who it is. So Sam Brinton is the Department of Energy's deputy assistant for spent fuel and waste disposition. Now, it's crazy. The government is like massively giant and expansive, and especially when you get into like departments like this. I mean, it's weird that like one person in kind of an obscure position would become would have any notoriety at all, really, right?
Well, he didn't up until now because I had no like. Okay. Should we let Playboy introduce him? I thought that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, because there must be something unique going on here.
There must be. Yeah, let me...
because I see that, obviously the story is this person was charged with stealing an expensive bag from the Minneapolis-St. Paul airport back in September. But I noticed, like, a lot of people seem to really want to go after.
Yeah.
Is it a them?
They, yeah. Them, yeah.
Them. We got a them.
Yep.
We got a them, everybody.
We got a them, folks.
All
and
right.
But yeah, let me take us down real quick and we can play this. Apparently, so I wasn't aware of this person's existence up until this week.
Okay.
I guess that speaks volumes about me and my bigotry, but apparently,
did we just shift realities again? Because maybe this wasn't actually happening for us until this week.
Yeah.
And we just shifted into this dimension. I feel like I don't know. Everything is so fucking just bizarre now. That,
it really
you tend
is.
to
I just
in the
don't
past
know
few years
what's
we've talked a lot
real
about that.
anymore.
Just like, I don't know, man. I just can't really pay attention to all this shit all the time. But here we go. This has been going on for a few years.
Yeah, so I didn't know that this person existed, but apparently Playboy did a piece about them, so we'll let them introduce Sam Brinton, Assistant Secretary of Nuclear Disposition? Deposition?
Spent fuel disposition.
Spent fuel?
Or,
Yeah.
I don't know. Some fucking stupid job.
All right, so let's see what Sam is up to.
Why would Playboy take an interest in this person?
My name is Sam Brinton, and I serve as Head of Advocacy and Government Affairs for the Trevor Project.
That's not what it said in this article.
Wait,
whatever.
What? Oh, no. This is before. Oh, okay.
Oh, this is a few years ago.
Freedom
Okay.
to be a beautiful concept. Many of my friends say that sometimes I'm a little too free. I tend to be myself. The power of freedom is that
What is that?
ability to be
That's
oneself
not good.
isn't
That's
necessarily
nothing.
hindered.
You're not doing
but is
anything.
rather
Don't put it in
celebrated.
slow motion
I'm a
and act like it's
gender-fluid
something.
individual who walks
You know what I mean? That's not.
Yeah.
That's a stupid trick.
Again, look. I'm all for.
Oh, and also it's weird. Person. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So once again, I'm all for people being themselves.
Sure.
I really am.
Yeah. And I even like for there to be like some weird people that make you
like some
uncomfortable.
odd, like people that are
Yeah.
that are outside of the norms. That's for sure. I've always liked that. I've always found, interest in that.
Yeah.
The outliers and the weird. Like, there's a lot of some of my favorite people. I mean, you're a big fan of what's a dude's name? Pianist, fucking got those dude wear stupid. That guy,
Tom Waits?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
okay.
a fan of him, right?
Yeah.
See, I've never liked him because I find him the same way. It seems contrived to me. It seems
yeah?
like he found an angle to garner attention by not being good at things. That's always what it seemed like. But that's what this. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up somebody you like and then make you.
Like, this thing you like that I think is just completely illegitimate, and stupid, and that anyone that likes it doesn't know anything about music.
Yeah, but no, that's always just how I saw. But I get why people like him. You know what I mean? This is my point. I get why people like him because it's good to have some like people that are not doing the same shit cookie cutter. I like this.
But
this all just seems narcissistic to me.
kind of like
if a woman, okay, so this is obviously I don't know if he's considered trans. He's gender fluid. I don't know what the correct term for transvestite is because that used to be a thing. It was just a man who dressed as a woman who chose. It was a kink. Is really what it was. It was a
like
sexual thing.
Catch-all, I think, too.
Yeah, most times it was and I knew several of these people, because I would end up at late night bars where certain gay bars and straight bars would all, sort of all end up at these late night bars, right? And I was friends with a bunch of these dudes, and they were dudes and they called themselves dudes, but whatever. So I don't know what. exactly the classification this person classifies them as themselves as. But my point is if it was a woman wearing that necklace and doing these motions, I would still be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. What is the point
why,
of this?
why do you think you're so fucking
that's
like that's what it is?
What was that supposed to be even?
Like, look at how
I could
fucking
do that shit, dude.
yeah,
What
it's
the
like
fuck? And
I expect somebody in a position of that holds some gravitas to conduct themselves somewhat.
yeah, you know what? Show it. How about you do like complete a formula like Goodwill Hunting real fast and show us what a great scientist you are or something.
Also, does this dude not look exactly like Matt Damon?
He kind of looks like the rapper Prof a little bit, but yeah. Oh, you know what? He does. He is another kind of like vague Matt Damon in a disguise. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is Matt Damon in a bald wig and lipstick.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
100%.
And speaking of which, in the chat, let's see, Cadence.
Yeah, what do we got?
Cadence had said, Sam, we got to get you help with that lip color. Because it's hard to be in this position because I think he wants to have a lipstick that matches his suit. And that's not always something that's readily available, but he's giving it a shot. And then
a lot of people are calling me out for not liking Tom Waits, and we can get into that later in the show.
Yeah,
because we can watch some of his great art.
Tom has several terrible opinions.
Yes.
And we got to spread its soupies. Nice. Okay.
All right,
so
good.
let's go back to letting. Why don't we just let this?
Sure, we'll
person
play this out.
Give us an idea of who they are.
Congress. Talk about the power of being free.
Back that up.
I'm a gender fluid individual who walks the halls of Congress.
You
Talk
do?
about the power of being free every day to hear my stilettos click on those marble floors and yet know that I deserve to be in that room just as much as anybody else.
Now, if I had no context and this person said, who walks the halls of Congress, I would assume as an escort of some type. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like honestly, this is not even being like.
I would be like, oh, you're a weird prostitute that the congressman like.
Yes, I mean honestly, it's I mean, and here's the
and then when he gets older, he like hangs out at a dive bar and like tells everyone the stories and no one believes him. Like you were never a prostitute in Congress. It's like. Yes, I am. Like you don't know. Just like an old queen in a bar now,
Yeah, like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, and also I don't know. I don't know what to say about it because
it's weird. Like it's weird.
Here's the thing. Okay, so are we getting to a place where if your thing is wearing leather, outfits with zipper geek masks, then that's how you go to fucking work in Congress? Because that's how you feel more comfortable? Or do we stay where you're on a professional fucking position or any job and you have to dress like you're supposed to go to that job?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where does this stop? I feel good in a clown outfit. I'm going to wear clown makeup and red shoes and a rainbow wig. But everyone take me seriously. Like, I understand everyone's going to be like, oh, you're equating, these gender fluid people to clowns. No, I'm saying where does the line be drawn? Where is it? Furries?
I think like having facial hair and makeup
it's off-putting somehow.
It's why is that so irritating?
I don't know.
It's like you can deal with somebody that like is like fully trans or something or whatever, but it's like why you can't do both? Like what is going on here? Now you're just being a contrarian. Now you know what I mean? Now,
I don't know. I don't. And look,
because there's no way you think that looks awesome. Like there's just no way in your heart of hearts that you're like this is really what's good. Like a mustache and lipstick. Like that's what someone probably wants.
And fine.
No. It's like
I don't know.
No.
It just seems the personality type doesn't seem. I don't know. Here's the thing. I suppose we'll all find out as this goes forward, because apparently this person had the the goods to get to a position in fucking the government.
I'm still kind of confused about what they do.
Yeah.
According to this article, they're the deputy assistant for spent fuel and waste disposition. But why is Playboy doing a profile? I mean,
I don't know. Let's
By the way,
continue.
remember we found out earlier that Playboy I was like, hey, they must have had like a trans cover model by now, and they have. It was all the way back in 2017,
and that makes sense.
I
Good.
mean,
You're Playboy. You're not Congress.
I don't know why. I was just like, but it's like weird. It's like that should be its own magazine. I feel like I'm sure it is. There's probably plenty of them, but like, you know what I
Sure.
mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
So,
I see what you're saying.
like that's a magazine for men to look
That
at,
like women.
or some women want to, or whatever.
Sure.
But it's a magazine
always been
about just women,
naked women,
and
That's
naked
what it is.
women that
Yeah.
have vaginas and the physical structure.
Yeah, well, the
of
world's a changing,
biological, but it's like.
Catch up.
It's just I don't know. Yeah, it's just weird that I understand that they want to be like they always viewed themselves as a very like progressive thing and everything, but I would think that must have alienated whoever the fuck was left buying that
Playboy.
magazine.
I'm sure they weren't like, "Oh, this is." I would like to see the numbers of how many people bought that.
Yeah,
at
man.
the newsstand.
Yeah,
on
probably
Fifth Avenue.
Right. Yeah. Do you have paper bags? I need a paper bag.
And also, if that's your thing, it's always been a thing. You know what I mean? That's
they already have those magazines.
Yeah.
They have to, right?
Of course.
Whatever.
I mean, I don't.
What year is it? Magazines. I mean, just
Yeah,
go online.
that's a good point.
You know, go
Yeah,
online.
you could find anything.
Look at your transes. You know, go ahead.
Yeah, that's fine. If that's what you're.
But anyways, let's see. Let's see what
awesome.
we're doing. Let's see the rest of this guy
Let's
talking.
just see here.
It's a guy, right?
Advocate for
Like you
ending
call it
conversion
that,
therapy for
or
a very long time now, and state after state after state after state are signing these laws as late as this week, right? Like we are truly.
You know what he looks like?
watching-
A old, when you see like an old banner of like a caricature, like an ad for a 1920s magician. You know what I mean? It's like like somebody the great, whatever the fuck, and it's like like an artist rendition of him with a giant smile and stuff. That's what this guy looks like in real life.
Well, also, I don't know why I feel this way. But I
A little
get,
bit around.
Yes.
Yeah.
My pants are getting tighter.
Confused, yes.
Yeah. Well, my waistband's getting a little tighter, and
Why your waistband? Why?
because I got it tucked up.
Okay. When I get excited, my abdomen puffs out. That doesn't happen to you? I think that's an ulcer, dude.
I always wear my pants low around the tip of my
I
dick.
think you have a hernia.
No, so I just get the feeling when I watch somebody that is acting in the way that this guy's acting, that they're somehow mentally unstable. Is that fair to say that that's coming across?
I mean, not that long ago, it would have been kind of the general consensus.
It would have been, everyone would have thought that. Like,
And
what is this?
like, so yeah, there would have been. I mean, there were always like character, and everybody's like, "Oh, okay, haha," but they're, you know,
Yes.
you don't have to hate them, but it's
no,
like,
I don't fucking
but
hate. I just
It's now there's just a weird compulsion to take them, like maybe to give them
more
too much
yes,
credit.
that's right, exactly, and not
Yeah.
question anything they do because it's like, oh, he's wearing.
Oh, you're
women's
only
shoes.
questioning it because of,
Exactly.
whatever,
That's
yeah.
the thing. And what I'm getting off him is, like I say, if I saw a girl, just a cis woman that is dressed with that, you know, obnoxious of
Cis women.
Yeah, ew.
Get over yourselves.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, change it up. You
But
know I mean?
what I now describe as cis
But-
women? Cis
But
woman?
just say that she's acting in the same, like, just over the top. It looks like he's acting like a high school actress. Mm-hmm. Like everything is so, like, it just, I don't understand it's the flamboyance and the it's everyone look at me kind of a feel that I get from this.
Right.
Is that not there? Is it just me being a bigot? I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
it's-
that is it.
It's there, Bucko.
Okay.
Let's see a little bit more of this because
Sure.
we should keep moving here.
A watershed moment where the power of politics is no longer being used to hurt me, but to help me. I am proud to have just gotten married a few weeks ago.
That's nothing.
The greatest screw you to conversion
That's
therapy
not a
known
good-
to mankind. I walked down the aisle with a man who loved me as I am and who knew that I come with the scars of conversion therapy, but
Okay, so now this is a little more serious. Okay. So apparently his parents put him through conversion therapy. I don't agree with conversion therapy for a gay boy.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
That's just what I mean. It's just basically torture.
It's pretty
basically
much
just like belittling somebody, telling them they're not valid, and they have to change their core beliefs and shit.
So this guy might be like, PTSD, fucking whatever.
And also cool that you married a dude that you found that accepts you. That's fine.
I mean, it's not cool. It's
acceptable.
acceptable.
It's fine. That's what I mean. It's okay. It's not cool. I don't think it's cool that anyone gets married. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But really, it's like it's not extraordinary. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's I guess my problem. But anyways,
at
any rate,
congratulations, you got the government involved in your crazy relationship.
Yes,
awesome.
you found somebody else who wants to fucking have a terrible life with you.
Right? Yeah. Good job.
You guys will fight a lot,
awesome.
and just like everyone else, be probably miserable in 2 years. Good for you. All right.
But also with the power and the pride that will no longer happen to another child on my watch. That's not the power of freedom.
Yeah, that's not true at all. Stop doing flourishes.
Yeah, the whole
God,
diva
there's always
shit
fucking
is just...
flourishing, but that's not even good. Like, he's not even fucking doing anything remotely like compelling or impressive, you know.
Okay, so anyways, the reason we're looking at this man is because I didn't know that this.
Yeah.
So here's the thing: is the fact that I had no idea that this was going on is sort of proof that either the world has changed to the point where this is no longer a story, that there's some gender fluid man who wears lipstick and says he's a them, and that's not even a story anymore. I have no idea that that's happening.
Yeah. Okay.
But the story was
the Republicans are demanding his resignation.
Yes.
Resignation. Sorry, Jesus Christ. We demand the resignation of Sam Brinton, and we implore you to set aside petty politics and appoint only the most qualified and dedicated individuals to influence America's energy sector.
Yes.
Now,
okay. So yeah, this is. But we haven't even gotten into what he's done yet. So hold on.
Oh yeah.
So. The reason that he was in the news that I saw him was this little bad boy here got himself into some trouble, or got themselves into a little trouble.
Themselves,
which again, that's one of my problems with this whole thing. You're changing the fundamentals of the language, and I can't navigate simple sentences.
I think it's fine to, without an air of hatred, to just refer to a male as a male at this point.
Yeah, I don't know why. It wouldn't be.
Yeah.
But so, who is Sam Brinton? Non-binary Biden official arrested over stolen suitcase.
Bi-non-ary.
Bi-non-ary. So I thought this was a funny or interesting story because, okay, Sam Brinton, Biden administration, nuclear official, made headlines this week after they were arrested for, let's see, this is where I'm.
Everyone just goes along with it completely, yeah.
After they were arrested for allegedly stealing a woman's suitcase in Minneapolis airport and then using it for a month before claiming it was taken by accident.
Yeah, so just like a big time idiot liar, like steals something at a place with more cameras than fucking anywhere else in the world, and then just tries to like fucking flourish your way out of it. Sorry, there's no slow motion Playboy camera here, bitch. You're not gonna fucking cutesy and fucking tootsie your way out of this. Not that I'm a big fucking Law and Order guy, but still, like, why do you think you would fucking ever get away with that? And why do you think you can just say like, and then try to say it was an accident, but is like
so let's
camera
just get
throwing
to the
all the
story.
fucking shit in the garbage and shit. Like,
here's some nice pictures of him with
God.
them with their shoes on.
Dude, do you know what it's like for the guy in the Department of Energy who's like 68 and like about to retire, and he's put his whole life in there, just looking over there, and he's from like fucking New Mexico, you know? Just like, and this guy walks in, he's like, Jesus, what did we fucking work for? Like, they're
but here's the thing, this is where this whole thing brings me. Okay, let's go back over to this article. So let's see what happened. The suitcase. Britain's arrest for the alleged theft came just months after they took up the federal government gig. He is accused of snatching a $2,325 Vera Bradley suitcase from baggage claim at the Minneapolis St. Paul airport back on September 16th, court documents say. When Brinton was confronted by police nearly a month later, they initially denied stealing the bag, insisting their clothes were inside the suitcase at the time. But Brinton quickly backtracked and claimed that they had taken the piece of luggage by mistake. Now, let's just start there. You knew you stole. You knew. Okay, let's not even say stole. At the beginning of this, you knew you took the wrong suitcase. If you backtracked quickly,
I mean, we've all thought about it.
You fucking lied when confronted.
Yeah.
Because if you then backtracked,
right.
Okay, so
and it's just another person that just like can't say. It's like, dude, we all know you lie. Like
Yeah.
the sooner you go, fuck.
yeah, this is a Jussie Smollett. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you're gonna drag yourself into the fucking muck and the mire.
The
pal.
sooner you just admit it, this would go away in a week. It would be gone.
But my problem is that his initial gut reaction is to fucking lie.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you probably
Right.
probably panicked.
Yes.
You know.
So this
and
is,
it's like,
but yeah. So this is where now they backtracked and claimed that they had taken the piece of luggage by mistake. Brinton then told police that they first realized the bag wasn't theirs when they opened it at the hotel. They got nervous that someone would think that they stole it, so they emptied out the suitcase and dumped the women's clothes in the drawers at the hotel room.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Now, let's go back. Now, when you notice that you have the wrong bag, what is your initial reaction? Oh, I should find whose this is and get their shit back to them. Not, oh my God, I'm going to dump all their things out and keep the bag.
And also, like, they probably have my bag.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
like, where's my stuff?
Let's figure
first
this
of all?
out. Yeah.
Now, but also, the thought is, oh shit, I have this person's $3,000 suitcase. And my guess is if they have a $3,000 suitcase, the clothes inside's probably not cheap.
I wasn't able to determine if that suitcase even resembled his suitcase in any
Well,
way
yeah,
whatsoever.
yeah. So that gets brought out.
Oh, okay.
So
I say I wasn't able to determine in the 10 minutes that I looked at this
Yeah.
before the show.
Yeah.
Like, I gave it a diligent effort.
But so now you're double bullshitting, right?
Me? Yeah, I know.
No,
I didn't try
yeah,
that hard. Yeah.
No, but now they are double bullshitting. They said that they didn't know, and then they said they did know, but when they figured it out, they just dumped all the shit out and kept the bag. Why? What fucking sense does that make to anyone?
Nothing. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes no
it's
sense.
stupid.
So
It's
your
a
claim is absolute
big fucking dumb liar.
bullshit. Yes.
Big dumb idiot liar making everyone uncomfortable all the time in your office. I guarantee you, no matter what.
Of course.
Okay,
so then that's the claim. Oh, I thought somebody might think I stole it, so I emptied it into the drawers at the hotel room and kept it. So then surveillance footage showed Brinton allegedly grabbing the luggage from the carousel and then removing the ID tag, identifying the owner.
Yeah.
So nobody in this world takes their bag off of the carousel and immediately removes all of their identifying fucking tags. That's just not how it works. In fact, those things are usually left hanging on people's luggage for years.
Sure.
People that travel all the time will have that shit from fucking, you know what I mean? It's just that happens.
Unless it's got your dead name on it, maybe.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Free at last.
But yeah, so he immediately grabs it. This is all on surveillance. Then he was captured on surveillance using that suitcase on at least 2 other trips in the next couple months.
This immediately starts traveling around
Exactly.
with it. Like, yeah.
So the Biden official was charged with felony theft of a movable property without consent.
And what kind of asshole, by the way, like that's what you steal?
This
is
asshole.
what you want? A fucking who cares about like
You know who? Somebody that does this.
Yeah, somebody who flourishes needlessly.
They want a
in
$3,000
slow motion.
fucking suitcase, and they don't have the means, and they see one, and they're like, "Fuck it, I'm taking it." And this is the person you've appointed to a government job. Now,
Yeah.
I get it.
I just don't even understand why anyone gives like rich people are so fucking weird sometimes. Like,
Oh, yeah,
why
that.
the fuck do you care that your suitcase is that nice? Like I get like there's a certain point that it's like okay,
Yeah, that's another
I get like
discussion that I would
$400 that could get you something pretty good. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
or something like that.
$3,000?
Like I get that, but yeah, but like at a certain point, over a certain amount, it's just like weird rich people stuff that's status, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
And
it's just simply.
I don't know if I would ever be able to
I guess,
understand that. Like,
you know, if I had that sort of disposable income, I guess.
But this dude, This dude wanted that.
Oh no, this guy.
brand
Yeah, I'm saying
so
the person
bad.
who actually had it.
And doesn't he not make enough money to buy that if he wants to? Like, what the fuck?
You would think you could put it on layaway.
I mean, with a job like,
Yeah, with a position with the
with a prestigious position like the deputy assistant for spent fuel and waste disposition, you would think he could afford any kind of luggage he wants.
yeah, Vera, whatever this person was, and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, attention whore.
What a weird thing to steal, though. Like, I
looks
could
like
see
my
if it was, if he thought it was a
Contagion,
bunch
he
of
does.
cocaine in there or something, you know, or like, I don't know.
Yeah, my point only being that obviously, if this is a person that,
And we're not sure about that yet.
yes, but if this is a person that is within a month of being hired on at a fucking government position, is going to also then on camera flagrantly steal a felony charge, multiple $1,000 luggage, and then lie about it multiple times. My guess is somebody close to him or everyone close to him knows this is the type of person he is, right?
You know what? I agree, and I don't think there's any way in hell I want this person dispositioning my spent fuel and waste.
This is what I'm saying.
I mean, assisting in
I
doing
can't
that.
have these positions occupied by
Right.
people with this low of, this lack of scruples.
Well, no, and it's funny. We read that list of like people either charged or convicted of sex crimes in the government.
I know, it's
last
insane.
week, and it's fucking just 100 people, whatever.
Just
In
awful.
Yeah, in recent times,
Fucking crimes
and,
against humanity.
And then it's
then
like
this
entire government of how many government employees are there? A couple million at this point.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like so. This entire government is full of fucking criminals, and it's this weird. There's a reason that the Republicans are going after this
I know,
person,
that's
and
the
it's
other part of
not,
the story.
It's not integrity.
It has nothing to
dealing
do
a
with
stolen
like, oh, he
suitcase.
stole a
But
suitcase.
I like how they have to put it like,
Yes.
we just think the stolen suitcase thing is a little over the line. Like,
Yeah.
nah, I think there's
I
another.
think there's another
motivation
angle here,
yeah.
folks. Yeah, so that's the other part that's hilarious is that now the Republicans are saying they want,
But
they
they have
want
to.
them.
They have to act like they're fine with that. Like that's not the reason. It's so
Well, the other
funny.
thing, but how do the Democrats then react to that? They've got to back him, right?
Then now they got to go. No, it's fine to steal a suitcase because
he didn't know. He said it clearly. He said he didn't know, or they said that they didn't know.
Do you not understand? This person is weird. We need them.
Yeah, that's like, exactly. Like
Yeah.
we need a person in a position that looks exactly like we have to fill these. So this is my point. Is like
This person is binary. They must be protected.
When you do equity hires, you're going to run the risk of getting people that are not the best for the position. This is the same that it goes for nepotism. This is the same thing that goes for any hiring outside of meritorious, you know what I mean, judgment.
Sure. Yeah.
This is so that's why I found it. I was just like, well, there was nobody better for this position. Somebody that's not a month in going to get a felony fucking theft charge in an airport.
There's got to be, a ton of people that would be qualified to do this. I would
Yeah,
think. Whatever it is. Like
Whatever this person is doing.
Yeah. How complicated?
I'm
could it-
sure
could be?
there's
I could
some
do that.
Humdrum fucking nerd that probably can do it just as good, if not better.
Yeah.
And not have but then you don't have these optics. Then you don't have this fucking photo op of look what we did. Look who we hired. That's my problem with this.
Right.
Is
Yeah.
because I know why that's clearly this was not done on any sort of honest vetting. Because like I say, if somebody's and look, I'm not saying that government officials across the board are vetted properly. They're not. We have all kinds of fucking, corruption and that there's much. This is a petty crime as far as government goes. But my point is, whoever this guy has been in the public eye. He's been an advocate for, you know what I mean? You know who he is.
Yeah.
People around him know the type of person that he is.
Right.
Maybe that's not the hire.
We got this prick's number.
Yeah, we know what's going on out there.
No,
You're not
but
fooling us.
dude, it's the same thing. We go back to like a lot of times. I got my like short list of examples, but in politics, there's always these people that you just go like, why do you need them?
Yes.
Like they're so bad.
Yes, exactly.
Their public
That's
image is so bad.
Yeah.
Like, can't you just get some other fucking stooge to do what you need to do? Like,
honestly, like And also, if you're this guy, hey, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, get it together, pal.
You fucking.
We should give him like a Bill O'Reilly talking to.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, you know what?
God, have I become
get it.
Fucking Bill O'Reilly.
I get it. You're young. You want to mess around, but look, at a certain point, you either choose
gotta grow
you
up.
choose the mustache or the lipstick. And you stop stealing suitcases, okay? You know, I'd like to fucking sit this young man down and have a talk and have a talk with him, yeah, because that's probably all it is he's just lacking any sort of real like male guidance, you know.
Well, I mean,
I'd like to mansplain this guy into the next county.
oh
you know?
my God, that's a hot take. Yeah, that is, quite the position Vinny's taken on this.
Tie him to a rope behind a Camaro and make him run in stilettos to the fucking next county, dragging
Now
him.
that's
that's actually a thing. That's a hate. Yeah,
don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
We don't drag people by cars.
we don't.
Sorry. Yeah.
I hope nobody's been trying to call because you have the volume down. But
Oh, they are.
oh,
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious? As I said it,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Hello, you are on with Tom and Vinny. What's up?
Hey, it's Alex. How you guys doing? I just want the entire Radioville community to give Vinny a round of applause for that mustache or lipstick line.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That
Very nice. I agree with that also, yeah.
Thank you very much for
I'm enjoying
calling attention to that, sir.
thanks, guys. Great show so far. Bye.
it. Later.
All right, so that's a nice call. Just a little compliment, and he gets out of here.
Yeah.
There we
I
go.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not an attention whore.
This guy,
Yeah.
Matt Brinton or whatever.
No.
Sam Brinton.
Everyone was saying he's an attention whore because, and look, I get it. Also, if you're okay, so if this was like a civil rights thing, like a honest to goodness, like if this was Martin Luther King Jr. or something like that,
He ain't.
but that's the
Look,
thing.
I knew Martin Luther King Jr. He's no Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying though? It's like how many is this like we profiled on last time? There's like the eunuchs are now the next. It's like where does this go? How oppressed are these people that you can't wear fucking high heels to your job? Okay. Okay.
So,
are you being hosed down in the streets and told you can't fucking it just I don't see the scope of oppression. I think that they're trying to.
I do kind of agree with like rules should be the same for both genders. Like,
Sure.
if girls can wear high heels, then
Guys
I
should
guess
be
guys
also.
can.
Yeah,
too.
I suppose. I've
But,
always
I
sort of
mean,
said that because I always thought it was odd that like
I'm not for making any rules about this. I'm just for.
No.
In fact, I'm for the opposite. I'm
Yes.
for like you continue doing that, we continue doing this. And
that's
like,
a good point. And we criticize you, and you criticize
us. We
and
make
I
fun of
agree
each
with
other.
that.
It's-
Yeah, we rip on each other and we
what's
call
the worst
each
that's
other
gonna
out.
happen, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing.
like,
we all
yeah.
fucking have a good day and go
Right.
home and eat some fucking gray stew.
Exactly. I go
Some
fucking.
cold gray stew out of the crock pot with your hand.
Yeah, you go to your like your
lavish-
nice loft apartment somewhere. I go to my fucking
Yeah.
shithole and eat out of my
Yeah,
trough.
you go to your fucking penthouse in Manhattan and sleep in your $30,000 suitcase for no reason.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Tuck yourself in.
yeah. Meanwhile,
chenille fucking
yeah,
gown.
I'm fucking wrapping myself in an old JanSport book bag to go to sleep at night.
Yeah, the old green military duffel bag with rips in it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we live. That's how
That's
the other.
America.
Yeah.
That's real America.
That's how the
You know what
fucking
I mean?
other half lives.
Yeah, so I mean, don't come
Mr.
crying at me.
Brinton.
But yeah, I like how too. He's like, oh, it's so wonderful. Like, when was the government? He implied that like to see the government working on his behalf instead of against him.
That's what. Yeah, I was caught up on that too.
When was that happening?
When was the government saying? I mean, I'm sure at some point in history, in the 1500s. I don't know.
I know
actually.
we looked at this before, but
Yeah, there was like the
cashier, the name was the person.
Yeah.
I told you, like, me and my sisters and a few other people stumbled upon this place out in the middle of nowhere, Illinois, and we just saw a thing that said cashier home, and we went and looked at it. It's a historical landmark and shit. We looked it up, and it was like
a woman that decided to live as a man,
transitioned to a man in like the 1850s.
Yeah, and had a high station.
Yeah, and was like well liked around town. People kind of knew about it.
Became a man of renown.
They even confirmed for sure through letters that like a handful of people definitely knew, and it's speculated that everybody kind of knew.
Yeah,
and it was fine, and they lived a full life.
But
so,
also, she
not
probably
saying that
she probably didn't have a mustache and lipstick,
right? Because it's one or the other. You know what I mean? And probably or neither. Right? Yeah. Neither's fine.
Or both's fine, but it's just don't act like I'm not supposed to give a second look.
Both's fine.
You're gonna get a double take,
but you're not getting past round 1 of any job interview I'm in control of.
Yeah, now that's illegal,
dude. You're crazy.
But that's the thing, exactly. If a guy that didn't identify as anything other than a man, but also came in with smeared lipstick on and you know what I mean, high heels, and just was like, no, I'm just a guy. I'm gonna be like,
yeah,
I don't know if I wanna.
There's certain things that are just.
Or like if he just like had his had obviously had a trimmers and just like kind of just hacked at his hair some places and not the others, I'd be like,
there was this.
I don't know. You look something about you's off.
The last place we lived in New Orleans, there was there's a bar downstairs from where we lived, and I would go down there a lot, and there was one set of like 3 or 4 people that were like just very in a way. Like just kind of misfits, you could tell right away.
Okay.
But then you start piecing together what's going on here. One guy would be like he had like a full beard and mustache.
Sí, barba grande.
Lipstick.
Sí.
Earrings.
Marca.
Maybe some
Marca
like
de labia.
eyeshadow or some shit. Are you you translating for your family? But like, yeah, there's this whole mixed up thing, and then like jeans and a dress or something like that, and I'd be like, you literally just look like a fucking insane person.
Yes.
Like this is not anything, And then his friends were like, there was like a girl with a full on fucking mustache. I don't know what she was doing, putting fucking Miracle Grow on there or whatever.
Wow.
But I don't know what she was doing.
Impressive though.
But like, it was like beyond anything you've ever seen, and she was definitely a biological female, from what I could tell. But like, then
you went snooping.
Yeah, we had cameras. Yeah.
Went snooping around. Oh, I thought you meant with manually.
Oh no. This was not a. This was
a tasty morsel.
This was not a snoopable. Yeah, this is all right. So, anyways, it was, but like you would just look at these people, and I think I had brief interactions with them at times, just talking and stuff, and it's just like whatever, hello, goodbye, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my town. But no, I had like brief interactions with them, and it just, yeah, dude, it's like you don't want to be mean, but they're nuts. They're fucking. Yeah. It's like when you meet a group of people like this, it's just very, and they're by the way constantly looking for a problem. Constantly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
They want something to be mad.
So
about.
I did so.